Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Beverly Rose, of course, and in this video, we're going to be talking about, I guess, my political views on immigration. So stay tuned. These fucking Mexicans. Okay, so let me first begin by saying, well, sorry if you hear the AC. It's 107 degrees today, so I had to have it on today. But let me just begin by saying I'm not, I don't hate any race, but I've had very bad experiences with certain Hispanics, particularly Mexicans, and I will say that I do avoid them when I can. But I'm not saying all of them are like that, because there are a lot of Mexicans that I love. But my main thing with immigration is I feel like we pay too much attention to Hispanic and Latin immigrants. And in turn, that is, kind of tailored the way we as Americans run our society. And I don't think that's okay. Now, what I mean by that is I can't even get an office job without being bilingual in Spanish, girl. And I think that's so stupid. Can somebody tell me, where do you go where there is like not a lot of Spanish speaking people? Because I don't like that language. It's not the people, it's the language. I'm not a fan of the Spanish language because in my experience, a lot of Mexicans use that language to talk shit about you right in front of your face. I just had really bad experiences being out in California around these people growing up and stuff. It's no hatred or anything. It's just I'm cautious of how they could be. But you don't see, like, in the UK, I haven't heard people say they have to be bilingual in Arabic or some sort of Urdu or like Indian language in order to work in an office, because they have a lot of immigrants from the civil wars going on in Syria and stuff like that. You don't hear that. It could be, but I've never heard anybody. I know they're tired of the immigration and all that, but I never heard them come out and say that they have to be Arabic speaking or something like that. Why is that the case here? Why can't these people just go back, and build their own countries and stop letting other people exploit them and stuff? Because it's not like the United States is invading Mexico and trying to bring democracy to Mexico. You know what I mean? I would just like to be in a place where there's less Spanish speaking. I actually would prefer to be around, immigrants from like Syria and Palestine, Yemen, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India and stuff like that. The people that I'm surrounded with by in the mosque are the people that I want to be surrounded by outside. I don't want to be surrounded by Mexicans, and I don't mean that in a harsh way, because you guys know, like, I love Yaqui Lopez and his wife and, the beautiful granddaughter that they have. Like, they're amazing people. These are just my political views I'm talking about. I personally would prefer to be surrounded by, if I had to be bilingual, it would be Arabic. That's why, I continue to expand my vocabulary. I stopped studying for a while after, I went homeless and had to, like, take care of my mom. I lost all my books and stuff. I was teaching myself with the help of, people online and people in the masjid and stuff like that. I learned how to read Arabic from a beautiful sister. May Allah bless her. I love her so much. But yes, I'm continuing those studies, but I'm not going to learn Spanish just to get an office job. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's not fair. Why can't we take care of these war-torn immigrants? That's what I would like to do. I don't care about Mexicans or Puerto Ricans or Argentines or Chileans or Brazilians and stuff like that. I don't care about these people. These people don't care about us. They come over here, they get stuff done for themselves, they use black people as the poster board for their political agendas, and then they take their shit and go with their families. That's what they do. That's what these people do in politics. I'm not talking about my neighbors or nothing like that. Well, some of my Mexican neighbors are, but I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about in politics. When they enter into politics, they only do stuff for themselves. You know, black people don't do that. I can't find any black people that want to do things for themselves in politics. It's always supporting the LGBT. It's always being the forefront of something else. And I'm not about to be alone fighting in politics for my people if my own people don't want to. I'm going to help my people religiously. My religious people, which are Muslims. I would help Muslims before I help that. You know, these people they want to be representing the LGBT or, you know, the minority category. It can't just be the black American category. I feel like I'm alone over here because the people who say they support black American stuff, the only thing they do is just sit online and talk about it. That's all they do, and write books and make movies and stuff and make money off of that. Why aren't your children in politics? You're talking about legacies and wealth and all that stuff. Why don't you put your children in politics and stuff? Why do they keep becoming like liberal arts masters and doctors and nurses and stuff? Put them into politics. I don't think they're smart enough to do that. If I had children, I'd put them into politics so they can actually make a change. That's where it starts. It's more than just protesting. It's more than writing a book. It's more than talking on YouTube. You feel me? I'm actually trying to be an activist, go to Yemen and help people whose houses get bombed and stuff, whose mosques get bombed, whose water supplies are, you know, contaminated and stuff. I've been begging for years to go to Syria. And you know what the sisters tell me? They say it's for the men. Fighting's for the men. And that pisses me off. I understand it's for the men, but I don't necessarily have to fight. I can just help. I don't have to go out there looking for smoke, you know. But, you know, I could ramble on and on and on. Just somebody let me know where I can go where there's less Mexicans, you know, Spanish-speaking people, because I'm trying to be around Arabic-speaking people. Those are my people. Those are people I can relate to. I would actually learn Arabic fluently, not just a few words here and there, a few sentences and stuff like that, like grammar rules and stuff. I would actually take the time to develop a full Arabic vocabulary if, you know, I lived in a place like the UK where there's a lot of Muslims, Muslim immigrants and stuff. Yes, Muslim immigrants. Let's take care of the Muslim immigrants and stop focusing on these Hispanics because they have their own communities. They just leech off of our system, dude. It's not cool. But until then, I'll see you guys when I see you guys.